I am Sherrick, do solemnly swear that I will uphold the duties principally to the Constitution, but also of those appointed over me, and I also swear that I have from this point henceforth consecrated my life toward the restoration of the Constitution of the United States of America, and will take any measures that my commander orders of me. That was a repeat of an oath I took today in Marion, Wisconsin, after I was humbled and honored to learn that the president of Gforce has appointed me lieutenant colonel of the Gforce militia, now supervising training and to be ready for a call to arms whenever that may come. I want all to realize that my duty is not to one man. My duty is supreme to God, and my duty is also principally due to the Constitution of the true United States of America. And anything other than true constitutional government, true Republican government, and I don't mean the party, I mean the fact that this government was set up and is a republic. I'm sorry that it has come to this, but I am honored that the president of Gforce has appointed me to be one of his two lieutenants. I am also honored and humbled that the choice has fallen on me. There has been too long abandonment of constitutional government. Just this week, or excuse me, last week, there was a just ruling in a just court of law. A jury that did not bow to mob pressure, a judge that did not bow to mob pressure, acquitted Mr. Zimmer, and that gave me hope. Hope, my friends, that constitutional government can be, and with the help of the Gforce militia, will be restored in this country. However, we also know that things like this do not come easy. want it to be clear to everyone out there watching, wherever you are, that my militia, and I have been given license, my militia, and by that I mean the militia I belong to, will not strike unless they are struck by the enemy. You know, my cousin, we had a big discussion about something along these lines a couple weeks ago. And instead of taking up his argument with me in private through a phone call and or otherwise message or email or even a letter, instead of taking his argument directly to me, he took his argument to my page. He attacked me in public. And in one of those attacks, I said something to the effect of, God help them if they strike the first blow. That he, to that he said he will, or words to that effect. Well, I have a rebuttal to everyone who watches that Jesus may have turned the other cheek, as we may, for we are just human. But he did not say anything about what to do if that person strikes the other cheek. And my friends, first of all, let me mention that this is a militia whose only religion or otherwise belief system has a problem is Muslims, because Muslims want to blow you up. If you don't agree with them, they want to take your head off. I have friends who have said things that have gotten a fatwa on their head. For those of you who don't know what a fatwa is, it's where some Muslim cleric or whatever, and by the way, that's not a religion, it's a cult, but then one of their clerics or whatever, they'll issue a fatwa, in other words, orders to kill you, and those are supposed to be any Muslim who hears any faithful Muslim. First of all, there's two words exist. But any faithful cult member is ordered to kill people with fire on their heads, and they are rewarded for it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have friends. I have too long sat on the sidelines. Well, make no mistake. There is no sideline here. There can be none. There are winners, yes, and there are losers, also, yes. We are a society that worldwide has abandoned that long truth acknowledged by all belief systems. Now, what I will say is that I am coming in with my Colonel and with my militia at the fall of the first blow. For there can be no peace without justice. And that is my ending word to you tonight. There can be no peace without justice. Thank you for listening. Those of you listening on Facebook, you will receive a final message from my press secretary, Mr. Austin Beck. In the meantime, God bless you, and may God bless a constitutional America. And may God continue this division until people realize that they cannot stay in silence. I'm honored that you have taken the time. Have a good night. God be with you.